Hey, it's me again, Wellness Wednesday, and this is going to be really easy. This is why I chose this recipe this week, is because this cheesy taco skillet is really fast, and Monday is kind of my busy day. When I realized the time was getting away from me, it was very easy to whip up, and it was a crowd pleaser. I've never done it before, so it was pretty cool. But I've already browned the meat. So this is 93% lean meat that I got at the grocery store, Kroger's, HEB, whatever you use, whatever your poison is. So it's already browned, and so now all I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of these veggies, like the peppers. I don't really do green peppers. I don't think they like me either, you know, kind of a little repeating problem. So I always use the yellow peppers, red peppers, or the orange peppers. So we're using the orange peppers for these, but it doesn't matter. Whatever, pick your poison, whatever kind of bell pepper, about a cup of those. And then let's see, then we need a can of Rotel, pretty easy, with some green chilies. You know, it's the original Rotel. Put that in there. You don't drain it or anything. You want to keep that in there. And then we're going to put some taco seasoning. Now, let's talk about taco seasoning for a minute. I make my own taco seasoning, and most of y'all, maybe a lot of y'all, do that already, but it's super easy to make your own taco seasoning. There's no reason to go down the grocery aisle and to buy the old El Paso stuff that has, you know, all those preservatives. You can make your own taco seasoning like 5 minutes, and I'll put the recipe in the comments for that. Plus, you get to tweak your taco seasoning the way you like it. So, like, for example, I love cumin. It's one of my favorite spices. So whenever I saw this recipe to make my own taco seasoning, I put a lot more cumin in there. That's just the way I like it. So far, I have done the orange pepper with the meat. The meat's already browned, so did the meat first. And I'm about to put in the taco seasoning. And it just calls, it's kind of strange, it calls for a tablespoon and a teaspoon. So here's my taco seasoning, homemade. So I'm going to put in a tablespoon and a teaspoon. Okie dokie. So, cup of bell pepper, a can of Rotel, a tablespoon and a teaspoon of taco seasoning. See, I'm telling y'all, it's pretty easy. And then we're going to get to the rest here in just a sec. I want to get those peppers cooked in there. Kind of get them going and soft, because we're just going to cook this about 5 minutes since the meat's already cooked. See, that's what I'm saying, it's so easy and it's very versatile. So now we're going to take, there's 3/4 cup of zucchini. So I just took a small zucchini and put that in there. Mix it in. What a dreary day today, huh? Just kind of not. I was so glad for the Christmas decorations in the house, and I made sure all the lights were on. It kind of brightens up the house a little bit. Kind of like that. It's one of the main reasons I decorate. It's just cheery. All right, now 3 cups of either fresh kale or spinach. I always choose spinach. I'm not a kale lover. I mean, I guess if it was prepared a certain way, I would opt for kale, but truthfully, your superfood is spinach. It really trumps almost all other foods. And I just spilled some of it. Where's Snuggle? She needs to get in here. She's falling down on the job. Okay, so, good, I didn't dump about too much. Okay, so this is 3 cups of chopped fresh spinach. So, you know, you can buy the spinach in the package in the store that's already washed for you. Now, I don't think you can buy it already chopped. I think you have to chop it, but that's a matter of minutes. You could probably find some chopped zucchini, although that doesn't take long. 3/4 cup, it's just a small little zucchini. And then we're just gonna let this cook until the spinach kind of wilts. And I'm gonna go ahead and put a lid on it. It's really only supposed to cook for about 5 minutes. So this is it. So if you'd like that recipe, just let me know. So let's see, we've already done the tomatoes, the zucchini, the spinach, taco seasoning, and we're just waiting for the spinach to wilt. So here's the thing. We have 23 days to Christmas, and the thing about the holiday season with our weight and our wellness is we get really short on time because you're trying to do a whole lot. You've got holiday parties, and what you eat can really fuel your body or just make you feel really gross. So if you can just do a few, like this is super, super easy. It's inexpensive. I haven't broken it down as far as per serving. This makes 3 servings. And so I'll bet it's around $5 a serving or less, and it's healthy. And it's very versatile because you can take this recipe as it is, and it's super healthy. You'll actually, if you're on a good eating plan, you could lose weight eating stuff like this. So it's inexpensive, it's healthy, you're gonna feel better. It's also versatile, so if you have people in your family who aren't watching their weight, then you could put it in a rice bowl, you could put it with quinoa, you could put it with a tortilla, make a taco out of it if you wanted to. So now tortillas aren't very healthy, but you can do a jicama tortilla, you can do a low carb tortilla. There's a lot of options out there, and I'll put those in the comments too. And even if you don't live in a large metro area, like I live close to the Woodlands in North Houston, so you can usually find stores that carry a lot of these healthy options. But if you don't, you always have Amazon, or you've got online shopping, so it makes it pretty simple. So there are so many ways that you can eat healthy and just make just a little bit more effort, and you can do that. So 23 days to the big fat man. So here we are. The lettuce is looking like it's getting wilted. Excuse me, spinach, not lettuce. See? Looks pretty healthy and yummy for those meat lovers in our lives. I think I'm gonna let it go a little bit longer. I'm really more worried about the peppers. You know, I kind of want them to soften up some. And on another note, I have to brag just a little bit. A few years ago, I had bought this this Christmas shirt, and it was a large, but it was a women's large. That was back, remember when we used to order t-shirts and stuff like that? You can always just wear the same size of shirt. So I ordered a large thinking that would be, you know, I wore a large t-shirt size, so I thought that would be good. Well, this was a women's t-shirt. And so it was like skin tight. It would look bad. So I reached back out to the company and said, can I exchange it for an extra large? And they're like, no, we're sorry, we're sold out. So I never sent it back. And now I get to wear it. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad I kept it now. But, and then also real quick, while we're waiting on our spinach to wilt, the Hug Mission Market, they have some really cute Christmas stuff right now. And I will put her link in the comments section, and a portion of everything that they make goes back to Haiti, and we like to say Haitians under God's grace, or even humans under God's grace during this time. You know, they're having a difficult time too, and they've got some really cute stuff, and it goes back to support especially those young men after they get out of orphan care. You know, where do they have to go? And this provides them jobs because it's made over in Haiti, and then they get sold here, and a lot of the profits go back to Haiti to support them. So, all right, back to the cooking. Oh, and they made jewelry too. See my little earrings? That's from the Hug Market too. Okay, so back here, so I'm gonna turn this down to low. Now we take about a cup of low-fat cheese. I get most of the time low-fat cheese at H-E-B. They seem to have a better selection than most places. And you're just gonna sprinkle it onto your taco dish. And you're gonna let that melt. Okay, just a couple of minutes. And then we're gonna serve that up. And we have some chives to garnish it. And like I said, it just depends. It's very versatile. It just depends on what you want to do with it. So do you want to eat it straight out of the bowl and have it super lean for you? Or do you want to put it into a tortilla? Do you want to put it on some quinoa? Do you want to put it on some rice? It's up to you how you want to serve this up. And so that way it's a great family supper for everybody. And if you look how big this pot is, and it's 3 servings. So it's a lot of food, for sure. So when we serve it up, I don't even know if I'll do all, I mean, a whole serving will be quite a bit. Okay. Now I'm just going to put some chives. And voila! There is your cheesy Taco Bell, or taco bowl, or taco skillet, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, it's delicious. It's a crowd pleaser, and it's versatile, and it's very inexpensive. So y'all have a fabulous Wellness Wednesday. 23 days to Christmas. Rock on. Be healthy. Bye.